Grand Rising Cosmic Family. So, on some real talk, this video is just to let you know, keep doing what you're doing. If you are working towards a goal or working towards something, even if people don't acknowledge it, keep doing what you're doing. Trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, believe in your inner self, listen to that inner voice, and believe in your vision. Believe that you can manifest that into your reality. Believe in those things, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, people don't see what you see. That's why they say you're not supposed to tell, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people your dreams and shit. They don't see what you see. They don't believe in what you believe in when it comes to what's regarding you. You feel me? Like your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, because it's not theirs. It's not for them to see all of that. You feel me? They don't see all of the strategies and the little strategic moves and the little, you know what I'm saying, the little analyzations you be doing towards those obstacles in your life. They don't see that. You feel me? Like this shit is like a chessboard, you feel me? Like life, I feel this shit is like a chess game. So with your dreams and aspirations and shit, you know how you move in like a little chess piece? You move it and it's like it looked like, that ain't no shit. He just moved to another square. But eventually you keep on making them moves, strategically placing that chess piece on certain boxes and certain squares, and eventually you're gonna get to that spot that you've been plotting on getting to make that big move. And that big move is what people acknowledge. Like, damn, he just did that. Damn, he just took his knight. But when you was moving on them little squares and shit, nobody was fucking with that shit. Nobody was paying no mind. Somebody probably was in their mind like, I wonder what he finna do. Why he moving that direction? And that's it. Same shit with your dreams and your goals. They don't see the stuff that goes on behind the doors when the door is closed. You feel me? They do not see those things. They don't acknowledge the small moves that you be making to tackle that obstacle, to move on to your next chapter effectively. They acknowledge that big one though. You feel me? Like they never really acknowledge the quiet shit. Like the quiet shit being like the thinking, where it's looking like, from the outside looking in that you ain't on shit, you ain't doing shit, but really you got all of these thoughts in your mind and you making all these movements, these little quiet movements when the door is closed, you know what I'm saying? And you just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But it ain't nothing big though. It's like a build up, you feel me? Like it's like little small, little strategic moves and motions to get that big takedown. Cause they don't acknowledge the strategy of how you got to take that obstacle down. They just acknowledge when you knock that motherfucker down. Period. So I say this to say this. People don't acknowledge the quiet shit. Like when you strategically planning on, like when you planning how to take that obstacle down, they just acknowledge when you take it down. Because people don't acknowledge your moves until you move or until you make that big move. And when you make that big move to other people, the little small moves that you took to make that big move that everybody started to acknowledge does not matter to them. You know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing. It may not look like to other people on the outside looking in that you really doing something. And it may look like that you just sitting on your hands with your ass out, not doing shit with your life. And it may look like, you just being complacent. But when that door is closed, you actually making these moves for real that they not acknowledging, you feel me? To get yourself to that next level. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Because they going to only acknowledge the big shit, like the loud shit anyway. You feel me? Like, they ain't going to acknowledge the quiet shit like that. They going to acknowledge that loud shit. They don't think about what steps you took to, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say all people, but a lot of people do not think about the small little strategic moves and strategies and movements that you took and put in play to take that obstacle down. They just acknowledge the conquer, the conquest, but they don't acknowledge the journey to the taking down of that obstacle. And right now, I'm sure y'all in the journey stage of a lot of y'all, of what y'all want in this life, short-term goals, long-term goals. Because that's where I'm at right now myself, you feel me? It may not look like, I'm on anything, but when that door is closed, you feel me? Even when the door is open, you feel me? I make certain strategic moves and create little routines and stuff to prepare myself for that next chapter in my life that other people may not acknowledge, you feel me? They're going to acknowledge when I'm in that next chapter, when I'm on that next level. But the little quiet stuff I've been doing, strategically putting stuff in play, and strategically, you know what I'm saying, moving with certain things, making those little chess moves before I get that big takedown, they don't acknowledge that. But they gonna acknowledge, you feel me, when I take that motherfucker down, though, and I move on to that next chapter. Because like I said, they don't pay attention to the quiet shit, they pay attention to the loud shit. So if you making little quiet movements right now, you feel me? And you making little small chess moves and you have an end game and an end goal to where you want those small moves to get you feel me? And you know that you are moving towards a bigger goal by taking smaller steps to get that big conquer of an obstacle in your life. Keep taking those strides. Keep taking those steps. You feel me? Because it's your dream, it's your goal, no matter how big or small it may be to other people outside of yourself. Keep pushing, y'all. And don't look for validation for other people. Because like I said, even if people appreciate where you are, or at least a little bit of what you went through to get to where you are, they will never fully appreciate the small steps that you've done, every single small step that you have taken to get to that next level, to get to where you are now. You feel me? Because your progress to you will look like complacency to other people. Focus on yourself. And I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but shit, you need to hear this. Focus on yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one, and I mean nobody, will remember, let alone acknowledge, every single step you took to get to where you are. Even if they try to, they won't be able to, because they're not you. But you're going to remember and acknowledge every single small step, misstep, good step, bad step that it took to get you to that point where you want it to be and to where you want to be now. So focus on yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself, speak life over yourself, and manifest these dreams and goals into reality, whether they are long-term or short-term. Make this shit happen, y'all, because where there is a will, there is a way. I love y'all. Peace in.